All right. So the next thing I need to do is add some data stores. I've got a data store here. The other thing I might want to do on my hosts 3 and 4 is add a new VM switch. Because these VM switches, VM switch 1 here belongs to my VM kernel port. So I want to do the same kind of thing on these here. So let me do the VM switches first. So I'm going to add a new virtual switch. Add new virtual switch. I'll call it vSwitch 1. And it is going to use vmnic1. Add. And add, let me edit it. Actually, no. Add settings. Okay. So I've got, I'm not going to do anything. There's a lot of things you can do here. Things we'll discuss like promiscuous mode, MAC address changes, NIC teaming, traffic shaping, a lot of that. We're not going to worry about any of that stuff right now. Okay, so just go there. Look at this. Port group. I can move my port group onto my switch. That's what I need to do. It is, okay, let's do this here. Port group. I'm going to, actually I'm going to move that to vSwitch. What I can do here, click here, edit my, notice I've got, okay, good. Edit settings, and put it on vSwitch 1. I want it in vSwitch 1. Actually, I might have to take the port group out of, remove the port group and put it elsewhere. Cancel. Storage. Yeah. Remove the port group. I'm going to put it, now that, okay. Okay, close. So okay, I might have to work my way back. VM kernel NICs. Edit settings. Okay, I can't move it. Interesting. I don't want to nuke. I might just have to nuke this. Won't hurt anything. It's not doing much. Remove. Yes. It's not doing anything, so it doesn't make any difference. So now I've got let's see. Edit settings. I cannot move it. Okay. I might have to remove it entirely. Okay, it worked. It said it didn't work, and then it did work. Interesting. So what I'm going to do, add my virtual switch, add my port group to virtual switch 1, call it storage. So you create the switch, you create the port, you move the VM NIC. Okay. vmnic, add a vmnic, call it, put it on switch 1, call it storage. Okay, can't do that. Cancel. Try that again. Add a VM kernel NIC. VM switch 1, storage, static, 10.13.37.103. 10.3. Okay, of course. Sorry. Mask, not address. Emotion, provisioning, management, application, create. Boom. So, yeah, there we go. And now let's look at it again. So vSwitch 1 looks like this. I've got my VM kernel port 1 for that traffic. I've got vSwitch 2. I can see my topology. Good. Now I can do the same thing on host. Oh, wait, this is 4. Okay, let me fix that. Let me fix that right quick because that's the wrong address. I don't want to do that. Come on, you. Okay, that's better. Okay, now I can go to 3. I'm going to pause and log in again. Because I put the port group on the wrong virtual switch, I'm going to have to nuke the VM, nuke the VM NIC. Give it a minute. Remove. Confirm. Networking. Can't move the port group between switches. So I'm going to just have to remove it and put it back in again. So, create the virtual switch. Call it vSwitch 1. Not going to do anything sneaky with it. Now, I can create the port group now that I have the switch. So, switch, port group, vMNIC. And put that on switch 1. Now the vMNIC. Call it storage port group, and that so you pick. You pick your port group, and that will essentially indicate which switch you're on. Now I can start adding these. So actually, let me do that in the next video. So that's VM kernel NICs, port switches, port groups. It can get a lot more complicated than this, but that's the bare. These are the basics.